is Annapolis, and these are the midshipmen who make up the brigade of the United States Naval Academy. These are their stories, full of their laughter, their heartache, their tragedies and triumphs. The stories of the men of Annapolis.
What time's your train leave Washington?
Exactly 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 13 seconds.
I've waited for this leave a long time. What are you looking forward to most?
Oh, seeing my kid brother for one thing.
Pretty close to him, aren't you?
Yeah, real close. He's a great guy, Ted. You'd like him.
I'm sure I would. If he's anything like his big brother.
Thanks. I guess that finishes me up. Hey, your folks picking you up?
Yeah, this evening. They're gonna miss seeing you, Bob.
Well, I'll be sure and give 'em my best. Have a great leave, huh?
Same to you, Bobby boy, and take good care of yourself.
Right.
Bon voyage.
On a train?
Oh, where's your loyalty? Why don't you go by ship?
Oh, sure. California via the Panama Canal.
Why do you think they built it?
So guys like you could make jokes.
Anybody home? Hey, anybody up there?
Who is it?
You have a visitor. Why don't you come down and see?
I'll be right down. Bobby, you're home. I thought that...
You thought I wasn't coming in till next week, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, well, I didn't write you the exact date because I wanted to surprise you. How have you been?
Oh, fine, son, just fine. How are you, son? Good. Stand back. Let me look at you. Oh, you look good, Bobby. You really look good.
Thanks, Dad. Hey, where's Billy?
Oh, Billy's down at the service station. He spells me off every night after school so as I can come home for supper.
Well, it's fine, but what happened to Joe? Doesn't he work for you anymore?
Joe got what he thought was a better job, so he left me.
You mean you're doing all that work at the filling station by yourself?
Well, it's not bad, son, but besides, what else have I to do?
Look, it wouldn't be the business that's fallen off at the station and you had to let Joe go, would it?
No, son, nothing like that. Business is good, real good.
I wish you didn't have to work so hard. At your age, it's not right.
I wouldn't have it any other way, son. I have money in the bank, this house, I own my own station, and I have 2 sons. What else could a man ask for?
I just don't like to see you work so hard.
That's what I want. I've always worked. It's been part of my life. I've enjoyed it. Now all I want is to be proud of both of my sons. And I am proud of you, Bobby. Real proud. You know that.
Hey, something's bothering you. Come on, what is it?
Nothing, son. Nothing.
Dad, what is it?
It's Billy. I've tried to watch him to see that he gets in with the right people, does the right things. Same as I tried to watch you after your mother died. I never had any trouble with you, Bobby. With Billy, it's been different.
What are you talking about? Billy's a fine kid. He always has been. Now, what's happened that I don't know about?
Oh, he's gotten in with a new gang of teenagers. Some of the bunch carouse around all night and sleep all day. One in particular. He's a lot older than the rest of them, Chuck Baxter. He's got a brand new car he's hopped up, rides around in it all the time.
Wait a minute, Dad. Now, you know young people have got to have their fun. Billy's no different than anyone else.
You don't know this crowd, son. This Baxter boy I've been telling you about was in reform school for over a year. In this car, no one seems to know where he got the money to buy it. He goes zooming around town in it 70 miles an hour. And the week after he had it, he nearly killed Henry Keller's little daughter while she was trying to cross the street.
Sure doesn't sound like Billy. You talked to him about this?
Talked to him. I've talked to him till I'm blue in the face. It doesn't seem to do any good, son. Billy's changing, as you'll well find out.
Dad, don't worry. Now, we both know that Billy is basically a fine kid. All we have to do is to set him straight.
That's not going to be as easy as you think, Bobby.
Well, it may not be easy. We'll do it. And I'm anxious to get started right now. Let's go. Well, Billy was supposed to be here.
This is part of what I've been telling you about. He's probably...
Hey, kid. Here comes your old man. Hey, looks like he's got the Navy looking for you.
Hey, Bob! When'd you get here? How are you, man?
Billy. Good to see you again, pal.
Bob, you look great.
Billy, where have you been?
He was taking care of the customers, Mr. Thompson. We drove in here and tanked up with a load of gas. And Billy adjusted my new carburetor for me. You know, nobody in the business can do it like he does. And we took him for a little spin, you know, just to try it out. Honest, we weren't gone more than 10 minutes.
I don't care how long you've been gone. He was to be here when I was at home.
Yeah, but Mr. Thompson...
And I've been waiting for a chance to tell you, young man. I don't want your business. I hope you buy your gasoline somewhere else.
Now, Dad, wait a minute.
Look, Billy, why don't you introduce me to your friends, huh?
Sure. This is, Pete Bronson, Jimmy Keston, Blackie Brown, Chuck Baxter. Guys, this is my brother, Midshipman Bob Thompson.
How you do, fellas?
Hey, don't forget tonight, Billy the Kid. Ooh la la.
When are you ever going to learn? When? That running around with them will only bring you trouble.
Oh, Dad, lay off me, will you?
All right. Go on home. I left your supper in the oven. But I'll tell you this. I don't want you going out with that crowd again.
You coming home with me, Bob? Or are you gonna stay here?
I'll tell you, you go on, Billy. I'll catch up later, okay?
Okay.
Dad,
What is it, son?
look, don't worry, huh? Please, don't worry. See you later.
Hi, son.
Oh, hi, Dad. Did you get closed up all right?
Yes, fine. What are you doing? Billy's dishes?
I'm just putting them away.
Where is Billy? Upstairs, getting ready for our bowling match?
Well, I don't think we're going to be able to go bowling tonight, Dad. If it's okay with you, we'll go tomorrow night instead.
Well, where is he?
Well, you see, he had this date, and
He went out? With this Baxter crowd?
Look, Dad, I told him I'd try and make you understand.
I told him he couldn't go out with that crowd again. It's gonna give him trouble. Real trouble. It started already. His principal called me 2 days ago and said he couldn't understand the change that's come over Billy. His grades are slipping. He's coming to classes unprepared. Oh, I know it's because he's running around with that crowd, not doing his homework as he should.
That is bad. Unless his grades are up to a certain standard, by the time he graduates, no college would accept him. What's more important, he'd never be able to get into the academy. Something I've never mentioned to him, but I always hoped he might try for it.
I'd be a happy man then. 2 sons in the academy. Oh, but he'll never do it, running around with this crowd.
I know.
Well, if you know, why did you let him go out with them tonight? Why didn't you stop him?
Because he's got to find out for himself that he's making a mistake. That's one thing I learned at the academy.
How? He won't listen to reason?
You say he's been going with this gang for a long time now. Well, we'll have to let him run with them a while longer, at least till I can figure this thing out. Now, I know we're taking a chance, but it's a chance we've got to take.
Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know exactly. For one thing, I'm going to keep a close tab on Billy. When Baxter and his crowd make a wrong move, I'll be there to help Billy understand that he's in with the wrong bunch.
All right, son. We'll try it your way. Pray you're right.
Hey, now remember, we went to a drive-in movie. Nowhere else, no matter who asks you. You understand? Okay. give you a call later.
Let's talk.
Now? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I gotta be in school tomorrow.
Should have thought of that before.
I had trouble getting home.
Why?
We had car trouble. Couldn't get it started.
Billy, where were you?
Just where I told you. The drive-in movie.
Okay. Let's get some sleep.
Anything new in our town today, son?
Oh, no, nothing, just general news. Is Billy up yet?
Morning, Bob. Sleep well last night, Dad?
Till about 3 a.m. when you came in.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I awakened you.
You did.
They had car trouble there.
You gonna be at the station tonight, Billy?
Sure, Dad. I'll be there.
All right, boys. I'll see you later. And I'm looking forward to that bowling match tonight. I still think I can beat both of you.
Okay, Dad.
Bye, Dad. Why are you staring at me?
Billy, I've never lied to you. I don't think you've ever lied to me. I've always known what the other guy was thinking and what he was doing. Did you lie to me last night?
I don't know what you mean. I've got to rush or I'll be late for school.
Billy. Did you lie to me last night?
Yes, Bob. I did.
In that case, take a look at this. Did you have anything to do with that?
Not really.
Were you there?
Yes.
Well, then why didn't you tell me about it last night?
I guess I should have.
Well, tell me about it now, the whole thing from the beginning.
Well, we went to the drive-in theater like I told you we were going to. After the picture was over, I thought we'd take the girls home and get them off or something. But I guess Baxter had something else in mind. Drove each one of the girls straight home. Then he said we were going to some club I'd never even heard of. He said it was well known there and he was going on some kind of business.
Business? A club?
Yeah, I didn't understand it at first either. We went inside. It was like any normal place. People were dancing. But I still couldn't understand why he'd taken the girls home. I started for one of the chairs to sit down, but Baxter grabbed my arm and says, "This isn't where we're going." And he led us guys down a small hallway to a backroom door. And there was a guy standing there. And he asked Baxter, "What do you want?" Baxter said he wanted inside. The guy says, "You're not welcome here." And Baxter says, "What do you mean? I've lost too much." And the guy said, "You mean you owe too much? My orders are not to let you in until you pay up." Then Baxter got mad, real mad, like I've never seen him before. Turned absolutely white. He didn't say anything. Turned around and started up the hallway. And there were some folding chairs against the wall about halfway down the hall. He grabbed one of these chairs and he turned around and he threw it at this guy and it hit him. It hit him hard. The guy fell down, but he got up and he started after Baxter. And he started screaming, "I'll kill you, I'll kill you." And with all this, a lot of noise and people started coming out. And I saw a cop. Followed Baxter out through some exit and it took us right to about where the car was parked. He must have expected something like this all the time. Anyway, you know the rest of the story. Jumped in the car and I didn't get home until about 3 o'clock. That's all that happened, Bob. And that's the truth.
I guess the policeman made the fellow hold the door open. That's when he found the gambling room, huh?
Yeah. I always wondered where Baxter got his money. Always flashing the big bills. That's Baxter. And that car. It's pretty clear where that came from, too.
He's probably a big winner for a long time. The law of averages caught up with him and he started to lose. Look, has anything else happened when you've been out with Baxter that you haven't told me about?
No, Bob, nothing. I didn't know he was this kind of a guy.
What do you intend to do about Baxter and his crowd now?
Bob, I'm through with him.
Okay, Billy. See you after school.
I'm Billy the Kid. Hi, kid.
Hi.
Hey, we made the headlines in this morning's paper. Did you see them?
I saw them.
You know, we did the town a good deed. Uncovered a gambling nest.
But I don't think that's what you intended. Did you, Chuck?
Who you been talking to?
My brother.
Oh, the Admiral, huh? Is that why you're so edgy?
He has nothing to do with how I feel.
Oh, come off it, kid. Don't you understand? He wants you to grow up just like he is. Sweet, pure, and simple.
Don't talk that way about my brother, Chuck. I don't like it.
Okay, okay. If that's the way you want to play it, we'll just skip him. Hey, listen. A bunch of the gang is going out to a
That's
roadhouse
another
tonight.
thing I want to tell you about. I don't like what happened last night.
Hey, now, just a minute,
Let
chum.
me finish. I don't want any part of that kind of thing.
Hey, now, look, kid. I let you into this gang because I thought you knew the score. I thought you were a hep guy. Now, don't let a little thing like last night scare you off. You're still part of the gang. Look, buddy, I need you, see? You're the only guy around who can really fix my hopped-up car and keep it hopping. I tell you what, you cool down and think it over for a couple of days, huh? I'll call you.
There's nothing to think about.
Hey, look, Bud. I'm gonna enter this car in a race next week. You're the only guy that can fix it so it'll win.
There are a lot of other mechanics around.
Never you mind about that. See, I owe more money. You're the only guy I can come to.
If you're so low on money, what are you betting with?
That's just it. I'm betting on credit. I gotta win that race, and you've got to see that I win it. You understand? I'll be in touch.
Hello?
Billy the Kid?
No, this is Bob.
Well, Admiral. How are you, man?
Who is this?
Don't you recognize my dulcet tones, man? This is your kid brother's best friend. Let me speak with him, will you?
I don't think he wants to talk to you. We told you that.
Why don't you ask him, Admiral? I thought you guys are supposed to be gentlemen. Why don't you tell your kid brother I'm calling and let him decide if he wants to talk with me?
Hold on. Billy. It's for you. Baxter.
I'll talk to him. Hello?
Well, Billy the Kid, how are you?
I'm fine, Chuck. What is it you want?
I'd like you to work on my car tomorrow and get it ready for that race I told you about.
I can't do it tomorrow. It's Saturday and I'm going sailing with my brother.
Oh, the Admiral's trying to make a sailor out of you now, huh?
I suggested the sailing, Chuck. It was my idea.
Well, you've got to help me. It's got to be tomorrow because the race is Sunday.
I can't do it, Chuck.
You've got to.
I said I can't.
That brother of yours again. I think maybe I'll fix him.
You'd better not try anything, Chuck.
I'll see you tomorrow. Tell the Admiral for me I hope he drowns.
Take your hand off that boom. Let me handle it.
I should have expected something like this from him.
Why do you say that?
Oh, he blamed you because I wouldn't work on his car today, and now he's trying to get even.
He's gonna kill somebody even if he's not careful. Hold on, here he comes again. Hold on, we gotta get over there fast.
Baxter sees what he's done. You get there faster.
Baxter's only got one idea in his head, and that's to get out of here.
Your quick thinking and expert execution of proper procedure in an emergency saved the life of one of the men in my squadron.
Well, it certainly proves there's a reason for all our training at the academy. You never can tell when you get a chance to use it.
That's right. But I still say that not many men would have reacted as efficiently as I saw you react in such an emergency. Accept my congratulations. And you might be interested to know that I intend writing a letter to this effect to the Commandant of Midshipmen.
What'll the shore patrol do with Baxter, sir?
Well, he'll be turned over to civilian authorities, a complaint will be entered against him, and he'll be brought to trial. You can tell your father that he should be very proud of your brother.
He's proud of him already, sir.
I imagine so. Do you intend to be a Navy man, too?
I never really thought much about it, sir. But I'd sure like to try.
Carry on, gentlemen.
Yes, this is Annapolis, the United States Naval Academy, proud of its dignity, its history, its traditions, but most of all, proud of its men. Next week, we will bring you another story of the men of Annapolis. Thompson was played by Harry Harvey Jr. Billy Thompson by Leo Castillo. Chuck Baxter was played by Donald Buca.